live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we should be live. Hello, everyone. I'm here with the lovely Ghada, and she's going to speak a little bit about her experience in the New Me Academy. I enjoy serving you so much, Ghada. I've seen you come so far. It's been amazing. It's been my pleasure. And I appreciate you taking the time to be here with us today.
Sure, no problem.
Thank you.
I've had a wonderful time.
Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, I want to ask you some questions so you can share, because you're such an inspiration to so many women. And I know you've referred a lot of women to the New Me Academy already and to the challenge and all of that. And you're just a walking example of what's possible. So super excited to have you here. My first question is, tell me a little bit about, before we started working together, how were you feeling back then?
It was a few years of feeling sluggish, not motivated, tired all the time, aches and pains everywhere. I mean, I remember my hips were always a big thing with me. My feet, my knees, everything was achy, you know. And I didn't feel like I was at the age where that was normal. So that was kind of depressing. I kind of felt out of control. Like I couldn't gain control of my life, as far as, you know, exercising and eating. Yeah. I had low self-confidence, not because of the way I looked, just because I felt like I didn't have control. Like I felt like everything was, I couldn't handle what, you know, my life. So that's basically it. You know, I didn't like the way I looked in clothes. I hated going shopping. I didn't even like the way my face looked, because I felt like everything was sagging. I felt like I looked older than I was. That's basically how I felt. Yeah.
And I remember that last year, and I remember that your hips and joints and stuff was aching. So yeah, I remember all of that. And I know there's a lot of women that have these different aches and pains. And so I'm sure they can relate to you sharing this with them. Tell me, how did we first connect?
I had a good friend of mine that she kept posting on Facebook that she was losing all this weight. So I saw it and I kept seeing it. And then finally I asked her, I'm like, what are you doing? And she told me about you. And she said, you know, how she found you also on Facebook. And she said, you should connect with her. And eventually I connected with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my friend, she lost 50 pounds with you. And she looked fabulous.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, she did amazing. She did amazing. So what was that turning point like for you, Ghada? Why did you decide to hire me?
Because of everything I said. You know? Like I didn't know, I mean, I have a full, you know, a nice gym room in my basement. I didn't know how to use the equipment that I had. And I felt like if I just went down there and just did whatever, I wouldn't see results. I'd just be wasting my time. So, and I didn't know all the different diets that I've tried throughout my life. I've joined so many different, you know, things, Weight Watchers, Nutrisystem, you name it. I, you know, tried it, the cabbage soup diet, you know, all those things.
Yeah.
And I would lose weight, but then I would just, once I started eating normal again, I would gain it right back. So I knew I needed to find out how to eat healthy and how to be happy. I didn't want to be miserable doing
Yes.
Nutrisystem for 3 months or 4 months or 6 months and eat yucky, disgusting food. And then when I went back to eating regular food, then I just gained it all back.
Yeah.
So I wanted somebody that knew what they were doing to tell me how to live my life happily, and healthily. That's
Yes.
the truth.
Yes. Yes. No, that's awesome. And like any diets, I mean, we know they're so restrictive, and that's why people get frustrated and they're not in the best of moods, when they go through the diets, and then you lose weight and you get excited, and then like you said, you start eating, normal food again, and then the weight comes back on, and it's such a roller coaster ride.
Right.
Yeah. So where are you at today, Gada? Like, share a little bit about your results and really about how you're feeling and how life has changed for you.
I keep telling everybody that'll listen that it was the best decision I ever made, was to, I mean, I feel like a totally different person. I feel like I'm 30 again, you
Yes.
know? I feel, I have energy. I don't have all those aches and pains. I can, like yesterday, I got up on my island and I was cleaning my light fixtures, and I got up and down without pain, without, my knees, my hips. And the light fixtures look fabulous, and I did it. Um, I mean, just that, like everyday stuff, going up and down the stairs, taking my groceries in and out, of my car,
Yeah.
everyday stuff that we all have to do. It doesn't hurt so much. And it
Yeah.
doesn't feel like such a big thing to do it. Like before, it would be like, oh no, I have to go do this, and it's going to take me so long because I have to stop, and things hurt. And but now I just have more energy, less pain, more confidence.
More confident.
Um, I
Yeah.
like the way, yeah. I like the way I look in clothes. Um, I don't know. I just a better. I think with everything I've learned in the program, and I never believed it before, but the mindset, it's such a big thing.
Yeah.
I never believed it before this program.
Mhm.
I'd be like, what's mindset? You just tell yourself you're going to do it and you do it. But it's what you're telling yourself. I don't know. It's like while you're not thinking, or I don't know how that works, but somehow you tell yourself that it's just going to be like last time.
Mhm.
You're going to lose the weight, then you're going to gain it again. Can you even do it this time? um, I don't know. Just the mindset is really a big thing. And I learned that when you tell yourself positive things will come out of it.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like seeing it before it actually happens. But of course, with everything that you've tried, when we try so many things and we keep falling backwards, then we end up with this self-doubt, and we end up with that little voice, saying something different than we really want. And you have like these competing voices. And yeah, I mean, the mindset is huge. I didn't believe it either years ago. And the more I dive into it, and the more coaching I get for me, for my personal development, I'm amazed at like how it works. It's never ending. It's never ending growth for your personal development and your mindset. I mean, it's the more you want to learn and grow and evolve, the more we got to get help to get there, because it's really hard to do on our own. And the process is a lot slower.
Right.
Yeah. We have to get out of our own way.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. So you mentioned some things you've tried in the past, so like you've tried Nutrisystem. Like what other diets did you mention?
I did Weight Watchers. I
Weight
mean,
Watch.
Weight Watchers is pretty good.
Mhm.
You're eating normal food. but then you're counting points and stuff. I don't know what it is now, but
It's more, yeah, it's more restrictive overall. Yeah.
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 And
So you
then
feel like a
also,
lot of those things didn't work. And a lot of it was also had to do with the mindset.
yeah. And then also having you there, like whenever I get to a plateau,
Mhm.
you would play around with, my calories and stuff. And what I had always thought is, okay, if you stop losing, then you need to decrease your calories, because you could only lose weight if you decrease your calories, right? That's what we've been
Right.
told.
That's what we're programmed to believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you told me, no, that's not true. We have to tweak things, we have to do stuff. So um, I would have never known that
Mhm.
if I tried to do it on my own.
Yeah. 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 It's about changing things up. And, there's so much information and stuff out there and that people get confused. And
Yeah.
then you hear something several times and you believe that that is right when, something that works for one person may not work for the other, but it's mindset, it's nutrition, it's the exercise, and really, of course, having that accountability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Um, so what would you say that you do now? Say that you wake up or, you're going about your day and you're like, I don't really feel like exercising. I don't really feel like, eating healthy today. What do you do when those thoughts come up?
Well, I know, I mean, before the program, I hated to exercise.
Mm.
I hated to sweat.
Okay.
I don't want to sweat. But now, because I had to force myself to do it in the beginning.
Mhm.
I just force myself. I have to go down there. I have to do it. But now I get up early and I want to go down there and do it because I feel so much better afterwards.
Mhm.
And now I don't mind sweating because I feel so much better after I exercise. And and then seeing the results,
Yeah.
seeing the
Yeah.
results, seeing the more muscles, in my arms,
Yes.
the rolls in my back are gone. I have a smooth back now.
Yes.
So that's very encouraging when you see the results for the hard work you've put in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I look forward to going down there. And if I can't make it in the morning, I have an appointment, a doctor's appointment or something. I try and, I break it up instead of doing my cardio and my weights. I'll go down, do my weights at one time, and then I'll do my cardio another time.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can kind of throw it in during the day.
Right. Right.
But I like to do it first thing in the morning because that way it's out of the way. I feel good the rest of the day. I'm energized. I know I've done what I've had to, what I have to do.
Yeah. I totally agree. First thing is the
Yeah,
best thing. You can kind of check it off your list. And it's funny, I remember now that, yeah, you said you didn't like to sweat.
yeah.
But yeah, so it's all like changed. Yeah.
Everything changed. Now I get excited about Linda. I wanted to buy a bench, a workout bench. So I asked Linda for a recommendation and then I found it. And then when I ordered it, I was so happy. I'm like, Linda, can you believe that? I'm happy about buying exercise equipment.
I know, it's amazing.
Me before that would be the last thing that would excite me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really amazing. So couple of more questions. If you can share a little bit about how it's been in the New Me Academy, working with me, the community.
You definitely keep us accountable. Um, and that just keeps you on your toes. You just you have to do it. And then
Mhm.
after a while, hopefully everybody loves to exercise and eat healthy.
Learn to
Um,
love to exercise.
right. um Sorry, what was the question again, Linda?
Yeah, so how the experience has been, like working with me, being in the academy,
Yeah.
the community, all of that.
Yeah, the community is wonderful. Well, we have our private group and we all talk to one another, send messages to one another, encouraging messages. We share recipes, family stories, the weather, just all different kind of things. And they're a wonderful community of ladies. And, I've enjoyed meeting everybody, and it's wonderful. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. So if anyone out there is considering getting support, what advice would you tell them?
I would say, if you're like me and you've tried all the different diets and all those things, and you feel like you don't know exactly how to get into a healthy lifestyle, you need to reach out to somebody that's knowledgeable about it, to know the healthy, doable way
Yeah,
of living your life.
right.
Because, we've heard about, the keto diet, the Atkins diet, all those things, and that's so restrictive. And
Yeah.
can you live the rest of your life eating that way?
Right, right. Yeah,
But I'm eating bread, pasta, rice, all brown,
right,
all whole wheat, whole grain, but I'm eating it. I'm not cutting a food group out. I'm
right,
eating fruits, vegetables. I can have pizza every now and then. You
yeah,
have to live your life, and you have to know the healthy way of doing it.
yes.
And I learned that in Linda's program.
Awesome. Thank you, Gada. Anything else that you feel you want to share or that the viewers need to hear?
Um, just I'm just thrilled that I found you, and I learned everything that I've learned, and I know how to. I won't believe anything else from now on. Any other fad that comes up, I'm like, no, I
Yeah,
know better. This works. And at my age, where things get sluggish, I'm not 20 and I can lose 10 pounds, in a month
right, right.
like I used to. Things
Yeah.
are sluggish, but I know now how to increase my metabolism,
Mhm.
and hope, I'm going to keep going.
Yeah. Yay. Well, you've done so amazing, Gada. I mean, I look at you before and after and just how you act and how you talk, and it's amazing transformation. And I know you inspire so many your friends that, and people that can see you in person and know you from before. And then others that are like, wow, what, how did you do it? How are you doing it? So you've done amazing. I'm so proud of you.
Thank
And
you.
it's been such a pleasure to work with you.
Thank you.
And you've taken such awesome action, because of course, without taking the action, nothing's going to happen.
That's right.
Yeah. So
Thank you, Linda.
yeah, you're most welcome. It's been so awesome working with you. I'm gonna miss you, but I know I'll stay connected. But anyone that's listening, like Ada says, if you feel like you're spinning your wheels and you've tried this and that and you're just stuck, reach out for help. And it is different when you go and you ask a friend or a neighbor versus asking somebody and getting help from somebody who's professional, who's helped other women. And because we all respond a little bit differently, but yeah, thank you so much, God. I really appreciate you sharing, and I encourage anyone who's listening to give some love to Gada here and some thumbs up. And if you'd like to know more, let me know, and we can book a call. But yeah, don't hold back. Don't keep procrastinating, because we don't get any younger, and it's always, you get there easier and faster when you have support versus going about it on your own and keep stumbling. And we all want to feel great.
Right. You won't regret it.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, God. I really appreciate you. And we'll talk soon. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.